songs out there. Says you won't lie, it's so long, parents try. Great stuff. Welcome. I'm your host. Jackie Wolffmann, coming to you live from the beautiful Alberta Arts District of Portland, Oregon, and you're watching a preview of what Trench Digger Productions has coming for you in the coming months and coming years, and who knows what. So we like to wish a great happy birthday to our friend Norman Sylvester, and I think he's about 35 years young, if I remember correctly. And we have all sorts of great things in store tonight for this quick 1 hour smash preview of Trench Digger Productions. So welcome to the strange world, the strange magical world of TDP TV. Here we go. Welcome back. I'm Jackie Wolffmann, here to host this wonderful program where we get to preview some of the top cunning Trench Digger works coming down the pike. This is the album of Mr. Jeff S. Dodge, the president and CEO, man most responsible for some of these works, and this is his album Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings. We're going to be doing a deep dive into it tonight. Our chat lines are open if you want to talk. If you want to talk about anything strange. We've got all sorts of things. We might even premiere some videos from this thing if we're lucky. And if we're really, really lucky, I might do a song. I might do a song myself. So let's take a look. Here's a song that doesn't get much credit. It's called Pixie Dust. It's Pixie Dust by Jeff S. Dodge on his newest album, Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings, based on an old 70s sci-fi film, apparently. And this is his song, Pixie Dust. Let's give it a listen now, shall we? All right, Jeff S. Dodge, and that's him going on his solo effort there. That is his newest album, Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings. I just wonder if we can get... Let's switch it up a bit. And I want to check out the dear passing of one of our beloved brothers. Phil Jefferson is no longer with us. He passed away in the early part of this year, and it was a very tragic loss. A great contributor to the Trench Digger legacy. And before he parted, though, he did leave this last album, Madness of Crowds Part 2. He did manage to put a super album together involving the artists Ashford Stewart, Nathan Jr., Lenny Hoffman, who else we got? We got all sorts of guests, and many more. So, and Jeff S. Dodge, of course, was involved with the production of this album as well. So I'm thinking, why don't we check out one of their songs? This seems appropriate. This is a song Mr. Jefferson was very interested in, pertaining to Paris, France, and what was going on at the time. This song, I believe, not sure who's on bass. This is Dodge. Yes, this is Yellow Vest by Phil Jefferson. Madness of Crowds Part 2. Coming to you. Maybe. Oh, we gotta hold up on aisle 3. What's going on here? Oh, I know what happened. Hang on. Operator technical difficulties. We got this. Here we go. Yellow Vest by Phil Jefferson. Snap it home. groovy, 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 groovy. I think we should continue on with that vein. This is one of my personal favourite songs in the Phil Jefferson Library. This is called Dusty Old Hippie Jive with Asphalt Stewart on percussion, Jeff Dodge on bass guitars, and Phil Jefferson on all of the flutes. Here we go. Archibald Stewart, Phil Jefferson, and Jeff S. Dodge. Dusty Old Hippie Jive, available on Madness of Crowds Part 2. Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, you name it. It's everywhere, baby. It's everywhere. And listen, I'll tell you what, we're going to be taking a quick station identity break to let you know where we're all at. We just got the old tweeters going, so some of you might just be joining us on the Twitter sphere. And we welcome to Jackie Wolffmann's TDP TV fall preview of the 2022 season. We've got a lot planned for you, a lot of music, but we're going to take this quick station identification and channel and program description as well. We'll be right back after this message. That's right, that's me a while back. Oh yeah, we're still rolling there, aren't we? Yeah, that's me a while back with our old friend Alistair, who might be joining us one of these surprise appearances, perhaps that's what Trench Digger Productions has lined up for you this fall. We don't know, always full of surprises. So Jeff S. Dodge took some time off from the peasants and recorded his own album over these times. We are fascinated with it. He got an album out on his own called Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings. And there is a ton of music. There are some videos. You can check out the Trench Digger YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. We're open to super chats. We don't have enough subscribers for super chats yet, but we're looking to the day that we can get a super chat and make it worth everyone's time and effort, right? So I'm kind of looking at some of the songs that haven't quite been popping yet on this album, and it's fascinating. This is a song called Jake Ramsey, and it's an interesting story. According to Dodge, this is very much a song about the coach Jack Ramsey and a band called Jack Ramsey that he was very fond of from Portland. And unfortunately we lost Jake from that band a couple years ago, to much too young, and Mr. Dodge wanted to point that out to me, that this is a song meant on his behalf. So let's take a look at this song, Jake Ramsey, a tribute to Jake and the Portland Trail Blazers, I believe, on the sly. Okay, here we go. stuff. That's some good stuff. I should just keep it coming. Should I just keep it coming? Yeah, keep it coming. This is Early Dead Blood Moon on the Rise by Jeff S. Dodge. Rumor has it, it's a tribute to Portland's Dead Moon. Marvelous stuff, isn't it now? Marvelous stuff. That's Jeff S. Dodge and two of his songs from the Beneath the Planet of the Human Beings. I think we're going to try and take a look and see if we can't get a video to go here. Let's see what happens with this. We'll give it a shot. This might be the premiere of the answer. And once again, I asked the producers of Trench Digger to send it to me in a format that our computers can work with, and they can't. They can't do this simple handoff. I'm not going to get into it, but as you can see, there's a little glitch with that version. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back, and I think let's go back to this. Phil Jefferson, Madness of Crowds Part 2 is fabulous. This is a great song recorded between Mr. Jefferson, Jeff Dodge on bass and keyboards, but Nathan Jr. on all guitar constructions, and the guitars are fascinating in his epic journey of Jazz Odyssey. So let's check out Madness of Crowds Part 2. This is a song Mr. Jefferson told me about called Ghost Trip. And the Ghost Trip, I could get into that. I'll tell you a little story about that after we listen to Ghost Trip. Isn't it strange? Yes, indeed. Ghost Trip. That was Ghost Trip from the Madness of Crowds Part 2. I'm looking at it right now on iTunes. You can still get it Apple Music, what they used to call iTunes in my day. You know, being a preeminent VDJ of the world. I have the best VDJ skills of anyone out there, and I have a lot of experience to back me up. A lot of years, a lot of wrinkles in the eyes when you get the close-up. I hide that pretty well, don't I now, yeah? But no one can tell where I'm from, and I'm never going to tell you where I'm from, will I now? Love you too. Oh, that was Ghost Trip, featuring the marvellous Nathan Jr. on composition of all guitars, Rob Cullivan on harmonica. This was not one of the Commanders, but that does strike a bell. Maybe we should check out one of the Commanders' tunes. Let's perhaps see if what happens if we do this. Commander Sonny Boy Curtis. As I said, Rob Cullivan, marvellous harmonica player on that tune. Phil Jefferson on all flutes. I believe Jeff S. Dodge did the bass work and keyboards. And Nathan Jr., of course, all guitars. Look at this. We have Commander Sonny Boy right here. Do we own any of this? We could listen to it in spots. Let's check out a little of this old McNamee Road featuring Peter Spud Siegel and Sia.
On the street, looking out for all the fruits. He's in up to old McNamee Road. Street band culture got me down. Street band culture got me down. Well, I'm a creep who ain't been around for very long. I may be new to this town, but I know where all the bodies are buried. Street band culture got me down. Well, I'm a creep who ain't been around very long. I'm a creep who ain't been around very long. I may be new to this town, but I know where all the bodies are buried. Don't you know McNamee Road? Don't you know old McNamee Road? Old McNamee Road. Street band culture has got me down.
Oh, and I forget that, yes, the great Phil Jefferson also on that song. Yes, Commander Sonny Boy Curtis, that was Old McNamee Road, available on iTunes as well. This is the Latin American Creep fan. Great album. Trench Digger is so proud to participate with, and then, yes, once again, reminded of those collaborations Phil Jefferson blessed every band with. Speaking of that, let's say there's some great songs as we think about Phil and go back. I Buried Song is a very underestimated album featuring the prominent work of Mr. Jefferson. Let me think. This one's something. Let's see what this has.
Daft. It's Donny Boy, isn't it?
Bill Jefferson is not on that song at all. I had it mixed up. But I can find the original. You know, he's all over the Peasant Revolution band stuff, but I had it confused with This Is a Beautiful Song. I know he performs on. It's called Smoked Life on the I Buried Soul album. Check it out. Just wonderful. It's a pleasure, yes, to investigate these things. But I'm afraid we're going to be saying adieu pretty soon here, and I just wanted to do a fan request here. I don't usually do this, but this is apparently we've had some requests for this song to go out to Brian and Lauren. We shall try and attempt this song in a name of love and in only well-intentioned things. We'll see how it goes. So here it goes. Here it goes. Brian and Lauren, here we go. Let's see how low the sound levels on that. Yeah, like that. I thought the trees alone you. 'Cause now we hold the future in our hands. Oh, almost paradise. Living in normal times. Almost paradise. The future's in our hands. I'll share them all with you. 'Cause in our hands. Paradise. You're watching Jackie Wolffmann, of course, baby. The Trench Digger Productions TDP TV fall lineup tour. We haven't even gotten into the program yet, but our hour is up. But we've explored some music now, haven't we? There's some great music out there on iTunes, on multiple platforms. Pay attention to the YouTube channel and the website, trenchdigger.us. www.trenchdigger.us. www.trenchdigger.us. And in your arms, salvation's not so far away. It's getting closer, closer every day. Almost paradise. Knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I could see forever in your eyes. Paradise. Paradise. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. We'll be catching you sooner than you believe it. We got Mark Gravner. We got me, Jackie Wolffmann. We got Freddie Fladamus. We have all sorts of new characters coming along too. New cats with their own shows. Sportscasters, guest drop-ins everywhere. We're gonna have us a real good time together now, aren't we? Don't you worry. With Cameron Card, our newest children's director. Cameron Card coming very, very soon. Cameron Card show for children. Yes. And of course, the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. The Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. Paradise to Brian and Lauren. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. We love you. See you